Good evening, the Carrick fan here. So Manchester United have just beaten Crystal Palace 2-0 at Old Trafford in the final Premier League game of the season. A very good performance. There was a lot of young players in the team today. Joe Pereira in goal. He only had one save to make. I thought he did well. Tim Foster-Mensah, although right back is not his position, I thought he did well. Scott McTominay did okay. Josh Harrop is fantastic. He's got a goal which I'll get onto in a minute. Angel Gomez came on in the second half for a couple of minutes. He replaced Ray Rooney. I think it was about 3 minutes to go. So you're right. Onto the goals. Paul Pogba with a fantastic through ball to Josh Harrop outside of his right boot. Gives it to Harrop. Harrop runs into the box. He cuts it on his right foot and waft into the back of the net. That was 1-0, great goal that, and it was 2-0 after that as well. I think it was about 10 or 15 minutes after that, I think. Lingard from zone half goes on a run. He then gives it to Pogba on the edge in the box, but just before that, Ward tries to clear it but fluffs his lines. Pogba with the first time hit, 2-0, and his job done. Yeah, Pogba dedicated that goal to his dad, which I thought was a classy move to be found. Well done to Pogba. I thought he was great today. He came off towards the end of the first half. In the 45th minute, Michael Carrick replaced him, and Anthony Martial came on as well in place of Jesse Lingard. So yeah. Overall, I'm happy United fan today. It's quite ironic. It's a year ago today. We won the FA Cup and we beat Crystal Palace. And we beat Crystal Palace again 2-0. Although the score in the FA Cup final was 2-1, of course. But yeah. Also, it's 9 years ago today since we won the Champions League. Jesus Christ, gone too quick. But yeah. According to Canal Plus, Manchester United are in advanced talks with Bernardo Silva to sign him from Monaco. I'm going to be totally honest right now. I've heard a lot of Bernardo Silva, but yeah, but apparently he's a good player. He can spot a pass. I don't know how much it costs, to be honest. So yeah, I think he's 22 or 23 years old. He could play on the right, but he's a number 10, I think, in the main. But yeah, Arsenal are in Europa League for next season. I'm not even gonna take the piss out of them. I'm too superstitious in that respect. But yeah, before I get on to my man of the match, I just want to quickly talk about Wednesday's game against Ajax Europa League final. For me, this is big. This is bigger than last season's FA Cup final. Fact. For me, this is our biggest game since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Period. Fact. If anyone thinks otherwise, then you need to give their head a good wobble. But on a serious note, this is our biggest game since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Fact. For me, I don't want to think about the negativity. God. Oh God. Oh God, no. I don't want to think about that. Every time I think about it, I get nervous but excited at the same time. I'm dreading it as well. God, I haven't been this nervous for a fight in a long time. I was quite confident last season against Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final, but that was our first trophy since Alex Ferguson retired. This would be our first European trophy since Alex Ferguson retired. So yeah, massive game on Wednesday. Well, it looks like Fellaini will start, Lingard will start, Pogba will start, Herrera will start, Valencia will start, Blind will start, Darmian will start, Romero will start. Who else will start? Smalling, but I think he's got a small injury. God, some United fans were saying Slater would start on Wednesday. I'm sorry, just because he walked in the swimming pool. Jesus Christ. The mind boggles at times, it really does. it's the equivalent of like saying Luke Shaw broke his leg like 2 years ago and getting ready for the FA Cup final was never going to happen. But yeah, so yeah, massive game on Wednesday. Huge game. Just win, they'll give a rat's fucking ass how. Play crap, good. Win the fucking game. If Laney scores, great. If Rashford scores, great. If Lingard scores, great. I just want United win on Wednesday. If Pogba scores, I'd be delighted for him. Yeah, on Paul Pogba, I thought he's fantastic today. Yeah, dead rubber game, blah blah blah. But the reason why he played today, because I think Jose Mourinho wanted to give him some minutes ahead of Wednesday's game. Next season will be Paul Pogba's season, in my opinion. Just you watch. He's going to dominate Premier League midfielders next season. Fact. The boy is world class. Fact. He'd walk into every Premier League midfield right now, in my opinion. Fact. The boy's world class. I'm so fucking happy we've got him. Yes, we overpaid for him. For me, he's a £40 million player, but we overpaid for him by 49 million. But I'm not going to be negative today because I'm happy that we won our final game of the season. In terms of Wayne Rooney, do I think he'll go? Yeah, for me, it depends on Wednesday. If we win, Rooney goes, but if we lose, I think Rooney will still go, but we'll get a number 10 in regardless. Whether it's Griezmann, Silva, James, or someone that we haven't been linked with. So yeah, yeah, happy today. I'm happy for the young players, especially Harrop, thought he's class. Excuse me. God, I feel so bloody old after Angel Gomez came on today. Jesus Christ, he became the first Premier League player to play in the first player from the 21st century to play in the Premier League. Oh my God, I feel bloody old. No, I'm not going to give my age away neither. All I'll say is I'm older than him. But yeah, so yeah, my man of the match contenders would be, I thought Demi Mitchell was great. Mitchell, Pogba, Harrop, Foster. I thought Baibert was great. There was a concern that he was going to go off. I think it was for a knee injury. He went off. The Willock was going to come on, but Bailey told Willock to sit down on summer. But yeah, so yeah, roll on Wednesday now. I am, quite frankly, shitting myself. Honest to God, I dread to think if we lose on Wednesday. I dread to fucking think. Apparently Van Gaal's helping Ajax out. But yeah, honest to God, please, United, just win for God's sake. If it goes to penalties, then so be it. Just win. I don't give a rat's ass. Just fucking win. Oh, by the way, I'll do a season review video on Thursday regardless of the result. Fact. Promise. And before I go, I can't judge this season until after Wednesday night's game. So yeah, right. You can tweet me at Carrick United, subscribe to my channel Carrick Fan, comment below that video. Adios.